What's up, guys? It is Thursday, May 16th, 2024. We're at the Bitcoin block height of 843,800. And we're moving along. TikTok, next block. You know, I've been doing some thinking, right? I've been looking at, I worked my butt off today. I know you guys did too. Man, I'm tired, man. Tired. Waiting for 9:30. It's 9:21 before I can get those 2 for $5 meals. Oh no, excuse me, 2 for $10. Sorry, they're $5 a piece over at Panda Express when they close. They know I'm coming too. I ate a little something earlier, but anyways, I've been thinking about silver and gold and all that stuff, and you know, I watched a couple silver videos today, and they're all happy. Oh, it's $29, and you know, blah blah blah, and I'm just like. I've been there, man. I've been there. And you notice it just won't hit 30? Have you guys noticed that? I wonder why. Manipulation. Excuse me. Excuse me. Jeez. Anyways, speaking of prices, Bitcoin is, going sideways right now. Mid 60s, 66,000, something like that. And, I often go and look at the whole chart of Bitcoin, the all-time chart, because it's so young. It's 15 years old. You know, we're so early, man. And I think about the people, because I got in 2021. I got in the 50s and 40s and stuff like that. So I don't know what it's like to be in the in the 4 digits, 9,000, 6,000, 1,000, 7,000. Couldn't imagine being that. How about being in the 3 digits, $100 through $900? Then the people that were in before it became $100. Imagine being those people, right? Well, it's funny because every 4 years, and I said this before in the Satoshi Saturday video, but we add a zero every 4 years. I mean, think about it. Epoch 1. 2009 to 2012, we were, $12? I think it was on that epoch, during that halving. I mean, you go up and down and stuff through each epoch. And then Epoch 2, we got into the 3 digits. I think it was 600 something bucks. And then Epoch 3, I think it was 800 something bucks. No, 8,000 something, excuse me. Epoch 4, obviously, we just passed it. It was 64,000. So we just keep adding a zero. We had 2 digits, then 3, then 4. What do you think's coming next? You know, I hear people saying, "Oh man, this person had this many Bitcoin, and then they sold them, and this, that, and the third." This is why I made that series Satoshi Saturdays, because we're coming to the point now. We're not there yet, but we're getting close, very close. There's a small percentage of people that can buy 1 Bitcoin. We're getting to the point now, I believe, once we hit this next zero, the 6 figures, because we've already hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 figures. Once we get to 6 figures, 1 Bitcoin is not going to be common. It's just not. So where do we go from here? What do we do from here? We're still early in the adoption phase, obviously. How you doing? And we're way early. You know, when you look back, because it's relative, right? When you look at people in the very small percentage of people that own and had Bitcoin or know about Bitcoin or came in the early days of these 15 and a half years or whatever, we're only about 0.5% of adoption in the world, a couple 100 million people. Depends on what estimate you use or who you talk to about it. When you compare yourself to those people in the early days, you think you're late, and that little small percentage of people, whether it's tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands or whatever the number is, that pales in comparison how early you are compared to everybody else. So if those people were quote unquote early or super early, and they were only 0.1% or 0.2% of the population in those days, or not even maybe, and we're at a 0.4 or 0.5% or whatever. What do you think the people that got in or get in are going to say in Epoch 6 and 7 when they add a zero and they're in the million, 10 million plus, 15, 20% adoption? What do you think they're going to say about you? This is why I stress, study Bitcoin, right? These little reindeer games, these silly games that the fiat overlords or the Crimex play with the gold and silver paper markets, because that's what they are. They're paper. It's not real gold and silver. It's paper. They can't do the same things with Bitcoin. Now, can Bitcoin be manipulated? Sure. You can have big entities or big whales move some things around, sure. But one thing you cannot manipulate is how many Bitcoins that come out every 10 minutes, how many there are now in the stock, and what the flow is going to be in the future. My goodness, the future looks good. Looks bright, man. Looks bright. You guys need to understand, and I say this to you all the time, you got to understand where you're at on the timeline, man. You got to. That's why I say study Bitcoin. It is a cheat code, ladies and gentlemen. And again, it's not about buying it and getting rich and all that. You're going to be rich. I mean, that's just what's going to happen. You know what I mean? And I'm going to touch on this more on Satoshi Saturdays videos. But Satoshis are so valuable, you don't even understand. You have no idea. If you're not out here breaking your neck to get as many as you can, you don't understand. And that's okay. You got time. How much time do you have? I don't know. But what do you think is going to happen one day when a country decides to, you know what? We're going to print a bunch of money because our dollars are dying, and we're just going to buy a bunch of Bitcoin. What if they don't just slowly get in like these, Mr. 100 or these other little sneaky countries or sneaky, these governments or sneaky companies that are doing slowly? Well, they go, man, our dollar's dying, our fiat's dying. We got to get in now. What do you think is going to happen to the price? Can they make more? No. They can demand more all they want, but they cannot change the supply. And that is the key, ladies and gentlemen. Those are the basics. You guys know that. But you guys got to understand. This is the hardest asset ever created by man. Ever. Especially the hardest money ever created. I'm buying every single day, multiple times a day. I have a daily buy that I buy, and I buy multiple times. Got my bag over there. I don't know what you're gonna do. I don't know if you're gonna keep studying. I study my ass off, and I've been doing this for over 3 years, and I still study every single day from morning, noon, and night. I really do. And just to let you know, I am going to have that affiliate link again with Swan. I actually got in contact with them today, actually, and I was texting them or emailing them back and forth, and I told them my concerns about what Bitcoin Magazine did and stuff. And I go, look, man, I love you guys and everything. I had an affiliate link, and I want to do it because I had a couple of you guys asked me, how do I get my free $10? Because I said it in past videos about the $10, and I took the affiliate links down, and I felt bad. So I emailed them about it, and they said, hey, don't worry about that, Jerry. I understand your concern, blah, 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 blah. Listen, we're not going to do any of that garbage and this, that, and the third. And, I believe them, but who knows? So it's an affiliate link, and I get paid. That's my bag right there, man. I get paid by the fees that you pay. So it's a 0.99% fee. I get 0.25% of that for 1 year. But right now there is no fees with Swan. Literally your first 10,000 of purchases are no fees. And you get your $10 of Bitcoin. Now I may get the fees after your 10,000 first fee free purchases. I think I get it, but You know, that's really nothing. I'm really doing it because I believe in Swan. I buy with them constantly. I love their customer service. They get back to me every time. They're a Bitcoin only company, and I love what they stand for. I watch them. I watch their videos every single day. I watch, you know, what's my boy's name? I watch all of them. I love Corey Klepston, what he's doing, talking about getting 10 million Bitcoiners. Sorry, guys, I'm just distracted. People keep walking by. You know, I love what they stand for, man. So I'm with that. If I could work for any company, honestly, I don't want to work for anybody, but I would work for Swan. So I'm going to leave the link down there. Sign up, get your $10 of free Bitcoin, guys. $10 of free Satoshis. Right now, that would be 1,500 and something Satoshis for free. Just saying, guys. Just saying. So, and also, you can't buy it anywhere cheaper right now. It's 10,000 free Satoshi. Strike is not cheaper right now. Nobody's cheaper. Swan is the best. And that's where I buy mine from. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I got my video up like I told you in the other commercial. I did the my episode 1 dashing for sats. I'm doing that for $1. I got part 1 up there. It's pretty good. You'll learn a lot. I give you a lot of behind the scenes stuff. If anybody watched it, because a couple of you guys purchased it, leave a comment, let me know, or let them know what you guys think of it. But I give you guys some real sauce in that video. So, but anyways, listen, man, forget all that commercial stuff. Study Bitcoin. All right, study your butt off, work your butt off, get as many sats as you can up to the level that you need to get to. Okay, because I'm telling you, this is the gold rush. This is the gold rush right here from now to 2034 when we get down to 1%. Forget about gold and silver right now. I'm not saying don't buy it. Forget it. You learned all that stuff. You guys know all about it. You need to study the hardest money in the world. And I think you guys already know what it is. It's the best way to save. And for me, the only way to save. And that's Bitcoin. I love each and every one of you, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace and love, guys.